recent developments, tech billionaire and influential figure in American politics, Elon Musk, has been reported to engage in discussions with his associates regarding strategies to unseat Sir Keir Starmer as the Prime Minister of the United Kingdom. This revelation, first reported by the Financial Times, highlights Musk's growing interest in British politics and his potential influence within it. Musk, known for his unorthodox and often polarizing presence in the political realm, has reportedly moved beyond simply using social media as a platform for criticism. Instead, he is allegedly exploring more substantive methods to destabilize the Labour government, led by Starmer, particularly as the next general election approaches. This proactive approach indicates Musk's intent to engage in the political landscape of the UK in a manner that could significantly impact its democratic processes. One of the focal points of Musk's interest is the right-wing Reform UK party, led by Nigel Farage. This political movement has gained traction in recent months, drawing support from segments of the electorate dissatisfied with the traditional political offerings in the UK. Musk's reported discussions about building support for Reform UK suggest a strategic alignment with right-wing populism, echoing themes seen in other political contexts where he has shown interest. The dynamics of this situation are complex. The UK has a rich political history characterized by a robust parliamentary system, but it is also facing significant challenges, including economic uncertainty, social unrest, and political fragmentation. The Labour Party, under Starmer's leadership, has sought to address these issues by promoting policies aimed at social justice, economic equality, and a more inclusive governance model. However, the political landscape is shifting, and figures like Musk may see an opportunity to capitalize on discontent among voters. Musk's actions can be seen as part of a broader trend where influential figures leverage their platforms and resources to sway political outcomes. This phenomenon raises questions about the role of technology in politics, particularly how social media can amplify certain narratives while undermining others. The potential for misinformation and disinformation to shape public perception is a critical concern, especially as we navigate an era where digital communication is integral to political discourse. Furthermore, Musk's involvement in UK politics may signal a growing trend of international figures influencing domestic political landscapes. As globalization continues to blur the lines between national borders, the implications of foreign influence on local governance become more pronounced. This raises important questions about sovereignty, the integrity of democratic processes, and the extent to which external actors can shape political narratives. The rise of parties like Reform UK is indicative of a broader shift in British politics, where traditional party loyalties are being challenged by new movements that promise to disrupt the status quo. Farage's party has positioned itself as a voice for those who feel marginalized by mainstream politics, particularly in the context of Brexit and issues related to immigration and national identity. Musk's potential backing of such movements could further complicate the already contentious political climate. As the next general election approaches, the stakes are high. Political parties will need to navigate not only the challenges posed by their opponents, but also the influence of external actors like Musk. The question remains: how will the Labour government respond to this threat? Will they engage in a robust defense of their policies and principles, or will they find themselves drawn into a reactive stance against a well-funded and strategically aligned opposition? In recent years, the intersection of technology and politics has become increasingly pronounced, with influential figures like Elon Musk playing a pivotal role. Musk, a billionaire known for his ventures in electric vehicles and space exploration, has also emerged as a significant player in political discourse, particularly in the UK. His connections to Donald Trump and his right-wing affiliations have raised questions about the motivations behind his political engagement. Musk's interest in destabilizing the Labour government under Sir Keir Starmer is particularly notable in light of the emergence of Reform UK, a political party led by Nigel Farage. This party, which has gained traction among disillusioned voters, particularly those leaning towards nationalist and right-wing ideologies, offers an alternate political landscape that Musk appears keen to promote. The party's recent surge in support reflects a broader trend of increasing polarization within British politics, where traditional party lines are being blurred. According to reports from the Financial Times, Musk and his allies are not solely relying on social media provocations to achieve their political aims. Instead, they are exploring more strategic avenues to undermine Starmer's leadership. This includes fostering support for Reform UK and other right-wing movements, which could siphon votes away from the Labour Party and create a more fragmented political landscape. Social media has become a powerful tool for shaping public opinion and influencing political narratives. Musk's platform, X, formerly Twitter, has been instrumental in disseminating information, both factual and misleading, at an unprecedented scale. His posts often resonate with a segment of the population that feels disenfranchised, leading to a potential shift in political allegiance. The impact of misinformation and sensationalism on platforms like X cannot be understated, as they contribute to the growing climate of distrust toward established political institutions. Social media has become a powerful tool for shaping public opinion and influencing political narratives. Musk's platform, X, formerly Twitter, has been instrumental in disseminating information, both factual and misleading, at an unprecedented scale. His posts often resonate with a segment of the population that feels disenfranchised, leading to a potential shift in political allegiance. The impact of misinformation and sensationalism on platforms like X cannot be understated, as they contribute to the growing climate of distrust toward established political institutions. The actions of figures like Musk raise critical concerns about the integrity of democratic processes. The idea of a foreign billionaire meddling in the politics of another nation echoes historical instances where external influences have sought to sway electoral outcomes. Such interventions pose a threat to democratic norms and can lead to a deterioration of public trust in political institutions. In the face of these challenges, political leaders like Sir Keir Starmer must navigate a complex landscape. Starmer's condemnation of lies and misinformation reflects an understanding of the stakes involved. By addressing these issues head-on, he aims to maintain the integrity of his government while rallying support from constituents who may be swayed by populist rhetoric. The situation in the UK is emblematic of a larger global trend where populism and right-wing movements are gaining ground, often fueled by discontent with traditional political structures. This shift can be attributed to various factors, including economic inequality, cultural anxieties, and a perceived disconnect between politicians and the electorate. As Musk and his allies seek to capitalize on these sentiments, the Labour government faces the challenge of addressing the root causes of voter dissatisfaction while countering attempts to undermine its legitimacy. As the next general election approaches, the dynamics of British politics are likely to evolve further. The involvement of influential figures like Elon Musk in shaping political narratives introduces a new layer of complexity to the electoral landscape. For Sir Keir Starmer and the Labour Party, the path forward will require not only a robust response to misinformation, but also a concerted effort to engage with the electorate on the issues that matter most. The future of UK democracy may well depend on how effectively political leaders can navigate these turbulent waters and uphold the principles of transparency and accountability in the face of external pressures.